This is the seniors' last day. Where are the seniors? Woot woot. I don't have much to say. I'm going to read the book here in a minute. But I have, since I've graduated high school, which was a while ago now, gone back and read some of the things written in my yearbook. So it does matter what you write, for those of you that actually go back and look. There are inside jokes I don't get anymore. I think that was funny when I read it then. I don't understand this anymore. Okay. But anyway, a lot of my teachers wrote things like, you know you're going to be a great success, what you do, everything, whatever, talented, blah, blah, blah. This kind of thing. And they meant it, of course. But I guess what I want to say is it's not so much what you do in terms of vocation or anything after this point. You have to interpret your life in a lot of different lenses and spheres. But in a lot of ways, the value of what you are and what you do is not the profession that you choose. It's the dignity and the generosity that you pursue that profession with. Does that make sense? Like, some of you may end up in a profession where everybody goes, and some of you may end up in a profession that somebody may say, what happened to your life? But that doesn't matter. What other people say about what you do doesn't matter. What matters is if you're finding contentment and happiness in it. And if I could charge you to be at least two things going forward every day of your life, and that would just be kind to people and to just be helpful. I think we heap so much expectation upon ourselves to do great, big things. And the world does it too. Facebook does it, right? Social media does it. We see all these people doing great things, and that's only part of the story. So we expect that we have to go and do great things, and our vacations don't matter unless we have terrific pictures, or what we do doesn't matter unless it's blah 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 blah. But I think it's really sane to just sit back and make sure that on a daily basis that you're just trying to be helpful, and you're going to live in at least some sense a really fulfilled and meaningful life if you find ways to be helpful to somebody else every day. Just that little thing. So anyway, that's if I could get you to remember one thing. Just try to be helpful and be kind, helpful and kind. And I think all of you have the potential to change the world and the decisions that you do and the things that you do. And that may be the whole world, like the globe world, but remember that each one of you exists in your own worlds, right? Every one of you has your own sphere and your own world that you live in. That's the world that you live in. And if going forward from here in the rest of your life, you're able to change somebody else's world for the better, then that's incredible. So again, it's just that expectation of you don't have to change the entire world as long as you're making a difference maybe in just somebody else's world for the better. Right? Okay. Anyway. So, it's our tradition. I don't remember if we read this last year.
No.
We didn't?
No.
So, anyway. Oh, the places you'll go. This is actually one of our shows years ago. Did you know that? We did a show. It was pretty awesome. And we had Jennifer Armbruster ran around the field in some bright green leotard with things hanging off it. She read the whole book from memory as we played music that fit it. The sound of music climb every mountain. Anyway, it's one of my favorite shows we've ever done. All right, here we go. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Here he goes. Starting the book. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. Decisions. Lots of places. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. and you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. He's peacing out. He doesn't want any of that. You see a green monster coming out of the sewer, you should go the other direction too. Its opener there in the wide open air. In our shows, we typically have a moment in the opener where we just open up and unleash. Yeah? Mm-hmm. We did it in that show. That was the moment. She read that line, and then it was like, awesome. It's all kind of good. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You end up in a place like this. It's incredible. Very colorful. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole game, and soon you'll take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. It's you, up here in the corner. Everybody else is way behind you. Right? Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker-upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous, famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Good body. Steph Curry. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. It's a big problem. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. And just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. Lots of strange characters. That's you. You're up there. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So, get on your way. Look forward very much to seeing you all again at graduation, celebrating all of your successes, and you need to make sure that you just check in every once in a while. Let us know what you're doing and how you're doing, and let us cheer you on. And, you know that you always have a home here in this place. And wherever we end up going, you'll also have a home there too. Right? I'm very glad to have known all of you and to been able to share life with you for 4 years or however many years we had together. So anyway, it's just the beginning. It's the end of one thing and the beginning of another, and change always comes. So, here's